What's up, all you misfits on YouTube? Just want to give a little update real quick on what I've been working on. This is, ignore the mess in my garage. It's kind of chaotic right now, but this is the bike I've been really putting a lot of work on right now. And this is, as you can see, the front end's pretty much exploded on the floor. But I've been redoing the front end lately on it. It's a 1984 GPZ 750. Rear end's already been done, already changed all the swing arm bearings, everything else. Still need to order a front fairing for it. Got a newer tank in better condition and everything else. Anyways, this is an interesting find. I actually traded a guy for this bike. It needed a lot of work, so it's been kind of an ongoing project, but it's slowly getting to completion. Hopefully I'll have it back on the road about springtime or summer, hopefully at latest, and maybe do some vlogs with it. Anyways, I've got a ZR7 exhaust for it. I'm getting a used Yoshimura muffler from a ZX750. I have swapped out the, if we can see here, the shock. The original shock came on it was actually a air shock, but yeah, it was beyond repairing. So what I did was I swapped it out with a ZR7 shock, which seemed to work pretty good. There's this bike is pretty interesting. It's pretty much a predecessor to the Ninjas. You know, obviously the GPZ 900 got that honor, but it was a liquid cooled bike. This was earlier than that. This was actually an air cooled 2-valve motor, inline 4. Probably had about 90 horsepower when it came out in '83. I think is when they came out with this model. They actually had an '82 model, but it was a little slightly different. Similar motor. You know, the motor's just based off the KZs. They really redesigned some of the internals on the motor and got more power out of it. There was also a GPZ 550 and a GPZ 1100. But the 750 was basically their super bike back in the day. It'll be very interesting to get this thing up and running and see how it rides. I've never ridden any old sport bikes like this, so obviously you can see the frame's old style design. It's a double cradle frame. Unlike the newer bikes, which are more the perimeter frames, obviously. So I don't think it's going to corner quite like the newer bikes, but it's mostly a point and shoot type bike. Let's see here. We got I still got a few more things I need to order. I'm working on the shocks right now. Clean them up, put new seals on them. I ordered some progressive shocks, so we're going to get rid of these anti-dive little doohickeys here. Basically, they were linked up to the brake system, and that was what they used to stiffen the brakes up, or the shocks up during braking. And I guess they worked pretty good in the '80s, but as technology progressed, they kind of went out of style. So yeah, it's been a long process. I've also got neck bearings coming in. You know, the one thing I wanted to say is that there seems to be a lot more interest in the newer sport bikes, and not so much, especially in the vlogs, with the older sport bikes. I see a lot of them out of Europe. A lot of the Brits seem to enjoy the older sport bikes a little bit more. But you know, I'd say that you know, old sport bikes need love too. You know, and they're a little different. They're still fast. I mean, sure, they're not quite as fast as the newer 600s, but you know, I mean, it is what it is, and yeah, you can still get. Look, if you can still break 4.4 seconds in the 0 to 60, that's pretty fucking good, in my opinion. But anyways, I just want to give that update, and hopefully I'll get a vlog up here soon when it's actually running. So, anyways, till then, later.